One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UCLA Bruins. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense will go on the attack first. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Gage. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try they were going to win.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Every offense talks about being physical, setting the tone. That is exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shut down corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. Has two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Horned Frogs will go for it here on 4th down. Off play action. Right down the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. White going to attack through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Past the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
It's first down from the 11. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up to add another.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The first two drives wound up in the end zone. To keep this one going, they'll have to convert third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. Catch and stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. The run from the shotgun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
TCU 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. The screen, he can go. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll try the counter. Spins away from the defender. Got the first down and more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Palmer. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the running game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Got his man. Gets away from one, finds some space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him.
He wants to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wants to throw. It's Etienne. The quick out. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dances away. He's going to fire to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bruins! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you got to give the offensive line all the credit for that one. The QB had over 5 seconds to find his open target down the field. Great job up front in pass protection for that touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over NC State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's small. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Going for it all. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Absolutely perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see what he can do with the return. Running into the open space. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The Nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the down?
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. To the air, it's Etienne. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak.
Open field on the right. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
Breaks into the open. Quick with the spin move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Fires to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's small. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Complete to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Makes one man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He's got it inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive from the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. Across the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air. It's Etienne. Pressure coming. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, UCLA! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
UCLA 59, TCU 34.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Payne. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's first and 10 from the 38. Throwing right, and wings it incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And on third down, you run a screen. I think you're hoping to try to get the defense in a blitz, flying up the field, throw the screen right behind them. It didn't happen. They guessed wrong. Defense did a great job playing.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Horned Frogs will have it first and 10. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Baker. Oh, what a move to get room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Thrust that arm out. And he gets it up to the 30. Be a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Scanning the field is Etienne. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got enough for the first. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game.